Hi, welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. It is time for social media buzz, and we gather under the Iroko. Okay, we gather at the shrine.
Yeah,
to hear what the everyone has to tell us. The beautiful, black is beautiful, black don't crack, delectable, amazing Debbie XOXO. Hi, Debbie.
You get the vibe.
Is this switch?
Like my brothers. Baby, fine. Now you know.
Now you know.
Welcome.
Okay, now I was going to add something to it.
But
over the week, or Wednesday precisely, somebody actually gave me a new title.
Jesus, Debbie,
wow,
please.
Amazing.
So I was going to say, hello everybody, my name is Debbie, producer D. Some people call me Debbie XOXO. Just to let you know that I am not a federal champion again, no. I am not a local champion.
Oh my God.
Somebody added local champion to my designation. So yeah, Debbie XOXO, producer D, aka local champion.
Befu. She deserves it. All the crown to her excellency. Receive it.
You see this white thing? That's why I kept this white thing here. To represent the crown. I don't get money for a crown. I use attachment.
Oh my God, Debbie, I'm tired of you. Please, let's just move on. Thank you.
All right.
Cheers to the new title.
Cheers, my guy. Cheers.
It's hot.
So, June 12th was 2 days ago. That was on Tuesday. And we had a lot of buzz and buzz.
Did you come with your
among
swagger?
the government? I get bets. Oh, yeah. Between government and netizens. And then one of the events that happened, apart from the president sleeping, like you said, he swaggered. You know, and the that he is. It was actually the canvas portrait painting of the president. And netizens it didn't go down well with netizens at all.
Me too.
Everybody had something to say. Now let's take a look at some of the reactions from Nigerians. Now the first reaction said, "Is Tinubu now Nigeria's era of democracy? This represents the highest level of tokenism, psychopathy and abuse of power I've ever seen. How can they unveil a painting to commemorate June 12th, Nigeria's Democracy Day, and it will be Tinubu and not MKO Abiola? How? So shameful." Another reaction. "When he was contesting for presidency, I told his supporters that cared to listen that if God forbid he becomes president, he's going to attempt to turn Nigeria to his personal property, the same way he did Lagos. Of course, his supporters argued at that time. Today, it's all of us that are buying tomatoes from the same market. It's barely a year in office and they're unveiling portrait. Apart from increase in hunger, insecurity, taxes, what has he achieved in his time? What a shame." Another reaction. "So the money used to make the portrait is supposed to feed us all? Every democracy has a way of celebrating its president or prime minister. In the States, they even have President's Day. Why are we so repugnant or whatever that is to good conscience?" Let's say, because anytime I'm looking for reaction, I hardly find a Tinubu supporter. So this was very, very surprising for me that someone actually supported, the portrait painting. Another reaction. APC masters of frivolous expenditures, but turn blind eye on living minimum wage. It's ever they like, and not even the Senate question them. Another reaction. It's not their fault. When you keep falling for their charade disguised as democracy, you can always expect this kind of indifference to your suffering. It's your fault. 2027 will be here soon, and you lot will again rush to the polls to go play in that losing game, then cry for the following 4 years. You will not learn, so why should they care? Another reaction. Nigeria is being governed by highly emotional and petty old people. Abba, to what end is this one, especially at such a time as this? And the final reaction. What if the painting falls? OJ!
Nigerians always think of the worst.
So, how do you react? You said it didn't go down well with you.
No, it did not.
So, why?
Okay, first of all, when I saw them unveiling a portrait, I thought finally we're going to have something for MKO Abiola, and it turned out not to be him. When are we really going to allow that man to, take the glory for whatever happened on June 12th, it is it's a good thing that we now celebrate Democracy Day on June 12th. It is good, but I feel like if anything was going to be unveiled, it should be him. At least for the first time, something will be unveiled. Anybody else can have anything else they want to unveil all the time. And if you were going to unveil our president, please, is he not president enough to get a very good, well-painted, time-taking, painstakingly, goodly done portrait? What was that thing?
Portraits cost, so that is allegedly over 215 billion naira. Exactly
my point. If we're going to pay that much money of taxpayers' money, by the way, because the government doesn't mint money by themselves, if we're going to spend taxpayers' monies to get a portrait of our president, then it better come out right. Somebody's there saying in the US they have President's Day. Oh, good. We should have President Day to unveil our president with portraits that are properly painted. Not that thing that can scare children and send them away from sleeping properly at night.
Oh my God, you should bless it. How do you react?
No, honestly speaking, I should I say I had the mixed feelings concerning this, and I'm surprised that even, I'm not trying to be tribalistic here, but I'm surprised that even the Yorubas are not coming out to say a thing concerning this. They should understand the ideals behind the Democracy Day, the June 12th, the ideas behind the June 12th. And they should note that the June 12th is strictly to honor MK Abiola. But as it is now, the president has replaced himself with MK Abiola. So right now, it is now the focus of the fight and the struggle of democracy in Nigeria and not MK Abiola anymore. And the Yorubas are supposed to come out to speak against these things and not saying anything, especially the elites. So if it were to be another tribe now, trust me on this, they will be at the forefront, at the forerunner in all media, all platforms, castigating and saying rubbish. So I think it's high time we start giving ourselves some level of sense, because as it is now, we lack common sense.
Unfortunately, they don't used to sell it at
right. So I don't know who that senator was, but I think they saw the outrage from Nigerians, and then came out to say, all this NLC and TUC, presidents, they don't know what it means to protest. Tinubu is the godfather
of protesting.
So obviously, they want to give him democracy. They let them have it. Like the other reaction said, America, they have presidents, they make him chop up. But at least my own is, let the price of tomato come down. I've been eating coconut rice since. And that coconut is not 200. 200 for one.
Vegetable sauce.
And which vegetable sauce? That's what I'm about to say.
Banga is even there. Banga is even there. Banga stew is also there. Banga stew is also there.
You know where I'm going to with this vegetable sauce. I want to say that before, if you had 1,200,
you can put vegetable sauce.
Sauce that you will use to eat for the rest of the week. You eat on Sunday, eat on Wednesday, eat on Saturday before you make another one on Sunday.
See, on my neck.
Vegetable sauce is not anywhere to buy. Even the banga self. Where have you seen banga that we used to buy for
Paleagro makes banga, so if you get one, trust me, it will last you for a week.
Right.
Okay.
If you manage it very well.
All right, so another issue that's been causing rage on social media is the passport issue. So before this that happened yesterday, one travel influencer came out to I think they paid him for a gig to influence for a travel agency, and then he came to castigate the Nigerian passports. And people were like, you know what? You can actually do your gig, but leave Nigerians out
of your mouth.
So a techie came out yesterday to say that he lost a job opportunity in the US because of the length of time it required for him to process his international passport to enable travel to meet his employers. And according to him, his new role required that he travels to the US to bond with his colleagues, but he ended up losing the job after, with a salary of over $250,000 because he couldn't process a visa in time. He said the experience made him serious about acquiring a dual passport. Let's look at some of the reaction.
To this techie or to the original?
To the whole passport.
Okay.
Yeah. So this was said, the best gift you will give to your child as a Nigerian is a dual citizenship. And that person said, being a Nigerian is another challenge on its own. Now, you don't do anybody anything, but you don't get challenged already. That reaction, it wasn't the passport, it was you not having a valid visa to travel to the US. Why do Igbos like portraying the country bad?
Igbo.
Another reaction. If you are if you are that good and your company, if you are that good and your skill is highly required by the company, you'll be hired without condemning your nationality. Now, Uche, do you agree?
Let me start from this last reaction. There is only such a long time an employer, even if the employer is with you here in Nigeria and you're required to provide one thing and you're not able to provide it within a specific space of time, you can write an email and require for more time, but there's only so much time they can give you if you're not able to come up with that requirement. And if the person said the problem was that you didn't have a visa, not the passport. But he needed a passport to put the visa in. And if he didn't get the passport in time, then he can't even go apply for a visa. Because the moment you apply, you're required to submit your passport. So, I mean, this person clearly doesn't understand what it takes to arrange and prepare for travels outside the country. And also, I saw that original tweet about the travel influencer, and I feel like it was very unnecessary. See, I have experienced the profiling that happens to Nigerians on at international airports. I can promise you, I did not feel good that day at JFK. It was not amazing. It was not a nice experience. However, we cannot be washing our dirty linens in public. You could have done your influencing. You said that the passport you now have can take you to 375 countries. I mean, 7 million countries. Congratulations. Tell us how to get the passport too.
Right.
Tell us the easy way to get it. Tell us what it does for you. Don't tell us that Nigerian passport will make you to be profiled. Didn't people doing the profiling, more buga to be profiling us, the more? Why?
Right.
And also, Solomon Buchi said he will give birth to his children and they will be British citizens. And this is his reason. I don't blame Solomon Buchi.
Right.
I do not blame him one bit. I have a problem with people who open their mouth and just make statements without having a good understanding. Some people said, why are you telling us on social media? It's not on the same social media somebody castigated you people. Somebody is giving you sense on how to solve the problem that all of us are dealing with, and you choose to be attacking him. If you have the opportunity, okay, you were even with me some months ago, the same passport issue. It's not to get a new one or to renew an old one. Is a problem. And I feel like if the minister had told us that we'll be able to get our passport within 2 weeks and it can even be delivered to our doorsteps, we have Nigerians are tired of people in leadership positions lying to them. If you see the queue at Alausa office, passport office Alausa, you cannot even come inside. Before you get the opportunity to come inside and then get a number, even to find seat to sit down. Please, Blessed, react.
Blessed, how do you react?
No, honestly, I go 100% with everything that Uche has said. You know, currently we are in the jackpot wave now in the country, and every Nigerian is seeking for a better life, a better future for themselves and also their children, born and unborn. And honestly speaking, if I have the opportunity to leave this country and I have to go with my kid or my children, I will also be thinking of getting them whatever country I find myself, the passport of that particular country. Because the truth is, we've done so much damage to the reputation of our country that it affects everything that represents Nigeria. Beyond the passport itself, you go to places and when they hear that you're Nigerian, you become stigmatized. Something you're just being
they
treated.
just single you out.
That is it.
Right.
So I think we need to work on our reputation, we need to work on ourselves as individuals and just make us understand that wherever we go, you're not only representing your family, you're representing your nation. Because in your passport, your nationality is there. So whatever anyone is going to be relating you with is based on what they know about your country. And that's just
And
it.
they're not going to ask if you're Igbo, Hausa or Yoruba.
Exactly.
Is a Nigerian, you are a Nigerian.
Nigerian is a Nigerian thing, yeah.
Anyways, I can't relate. I've got a blue passport.
Oh my God! I didn't know.
Amen. Amen. We say amen
She
to
said
that.
she has it already. Why are you amen? It's in her pocket.
I said I have a
prayer.
blue passport. Besides, I raise hand. I have.
Okay.
Don't tell me amen. Tell yourself amen.
Oh my goodness!
She has shot me up. So,
All right. Before we wrap up, I threw a question on Monday. You were not here, and the question was: if you find out your sibling accidentally killed someone, would you report to the authority or let the family of the victim know that it was your sibling that actually killed, you know, their child or whatever?
Let the family know.
Or
Report to the police.
Would you, would you tell the authority, let the family know, or would you just, allow it slide like that. So we went to the street of Lagos to ask netizen Nigerians the question. Now let's take a look at what they have to say.
I will report to the authority. I will not, because number one, I will not like an innocent blood to cry over my head. Because when you are sincere, God can vindicate you. But when you keep it, you feel that nobody knows. But God that sees everything knows. So I will report and they should go. God can decide to vindicate them because of their sincerity.
If you keep person, I know they involved, my hand no dey. So I'll definitely call the police because I'm not part of crime. I don't want to be part of crime. So
if I should see that, I'll be very surprised because my brother is a very easygoing person. I just have to like hand him over to the authority because I have to go by the law and not by blood.
It's a tough question because my sibling is involved here. But then I just have to say the truth. I have to report to the police. I have to let them know what happened. And at the end of the day, though he will be punished for it, but then the truth has to be told.
You've heard what Uche Blessed. I keep forgetting that you're here. Let's say your breakthrough to travel to the Obodo Igbo is here. So Uche, would you report to the authority? Would you keep your mouth shut? Or would you
God.
let the family know?
This
So
one hard,
automatically, if you let the family know, the authority would know about
course.
it.
Of course.
So would you let the family know, or would you question?
I'll call my two friends,
Who are your two
Annalise Keating and Olivia Pope.
This one,
They will be able to solve this matter sharp sharp.
This one they talk. When they talk real life issue, they call
You know,
TV
Annalise
character.
Keating now,
You
she
dey
knows
call
how
TV
to solve murder.
If I beat you here,
Now, then Olivia Pope will help me and cover it up from the government.
what? You will sleep with that one. Just said. Will you report to the authority?
Which has answered that question?
No, I'm coming to her. Is it Olivia Pope and I'm coming to her.
It's a dicey one. Family first.
Yay!
You tell your family or half the person's family.
Family first.
Which
His family now.
Oh,
Kill
your
somebody
family.
now.
Family first.
Which of his family?
Oh, is that what you're saying?
I'll leave it at that. Family first.
Family
Which over
first.
to you.
Who are these people? At least, you don't say, you said family first. You, Oliver Pope.
Baby, this one hard though.
So,
My conscience will not allow me to sleep. But that's the truth.
Mommy Gio.
It's not about Mommy G or something, no. Like, my conscience
Mommy,
is very alive. Like, I can't hold it in. I will encourage my sibling to do the right thing. It's not my place to report. It's not my place to say
refusing
anything.
to report.
It's not.
Then your conscience is not
It's
really
my conscience.
strong
I
then,
will
because
keep pricking him or her.
What if the person ran away from home?
I'm
We'll
refusing.
call police to find them.
Oh, that's bad, yeah.
She's been sarcastic. You can hear the sarcasm in her voice. Well, this is where we actually, wrap up.
we go nowhere.
No, you can't do that. You must
ask me a
answer.
question now. You expect to be answering the
Anyway,
question.
you're the game master
It's ahead
here,
now.
so
It's
it's
not
okay. It's
done.
okay. You don't have to.
It's fine.
You don't have to.
We'll let it slide.
By Monday, I would actually get another question, so we can allow Nigerians air, their
The
opinion.
views,
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Thank you, Debbie, for
You're
dropping
welcome.
by. It is still iBrandTV break. This is where we draw the curtain on today's edition, and of course, it's the last edition for the week. We will return on Monday, hoping that your steez, your swagger, and your dobale is intact. And of course, to all our Muslim brothers and sisters who are celebrating this weekend and beyond, remember that we are there, we are be your neighbor's keeper.
Right.
We'll come and say hello to you in your family houses. Amen?
Right. Amen.
Yes! And this is what we enjoyed. Thank you so much for staying with us. iBrand Digital will continue to bring you interesting content, so do not go anywhere. My name is Uche Zoe.
And I'm Deborah Eze.
I'm blessed. I'm a new say. Glad to have you join us on this edition of the program. To have for yourself a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.